Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamir. Welcome everybody to Final Fantasy XIV. Today we're going to be talking about the new teaser trailer for the new expansion, Stormblood, for Final Fantasy XIV. And I'll be telling you some things that I've heard directly be told on the FanFest. I was actually watching it live from home on a live stream, and I swear, whenever this teaser came on, I screamed. It looked so hype, and I know it's not even a full trailer. Like, there's gonna be a full trailer coming out later throughout the year, hopefully, before 2017 hits. But I was really excited to see at least something regarding the next expansion. Now, several things have been confirmed, and I want to talk about the facts and speculations, and pretty much talk about the expansion, and mostly talk about the classes, right? That's literally what I'm mostly focusing about for this video. I will eventually make a video talking about the lore, the setting, what are we going to be doing within the new expansion area, and so on and so on. I'll make a detailed video regarding that, or instead I may eventually even link some people that already discussed that, like MrHappy. I'll leave a couple links to his videos in the description below if you want to check him out for a more in-depth look. He actually was able to take time, he was present live at the event, he was able to take time to sit down and really think this stuff out. I was just overexcited. I was like an overexcited fanboy, just freaking out, just having an absolute blast, just screaming my head off over how hyped this thing looks. The teaser as obviously looks amazing. Square Enix team have done an amazing work all the time with any of those cinematics. It looks beautiful and gorgeous, and the new area looks very enticing. So things that have been confirmed that I will not go in detail too much is we are going to be going to Alamigo, we are going to be fighting the Guardians. The main antagonist of the expansion is going to be a Guardian general, and we're going to be apparently joining the resistance of Alamigo. If you remember in the promotional material for the Aram Reborn expansion, the main character, main protagonist, the hero male, was actually portrayed as a warrior, which was primarily the main flagship job for the Aram Reborn, was the warrior. In Heaven's Ward, it became the Dragoon with its really cool looking gear, and now in this expansion, Stormblood, it's gonna be the monk. It has been confirmed by the developers live at FanFest. Now, if you notice, there's a clear difference between the male character and the female character that are actually sparring with each other or battling with each other or whatever they're doing. There are clear differences between those stances and their combat. There are a lot of similarities for sure. You know, they actually match each other in certain aspects, in their kicks and their punches and how powerful they are. But their style is slightly different. Now, I could be overthinking it, or there could be a hint to a possibly new job that also focuses as much onto the martial arts and having this character be primary main character within the story of Stormblood. Now we're going to be discussing this over here, but first, before I continue, Red Mage has been confirmed, sorta. See, currently Yoshi-P is not allowed to say exactly what the jobs are. They have not revealed any job information whatsoever regarding what we're going to be getting in Stormblood yet. They're going to be releasing that information as more FanFests in Japan and Germany will happen in the future. But supposedly last time, whenever he was introducing the Heaven's Ward expansion, he wore a Dark Knight shirt. Now, the reason he wore the Dark Knight shirt is not only because he's a fan of DC comic books, but because the expansion also featured a class called Dark Knight. And that was just his way to tease the community and let them know subtly what they might be getting in the expansion without physically saying it and getting the PR team in trouble. Now, I don't know how much in trouble he would be getting himself into, or how much the PR team would be getting him in trouble as well. It could be jokes, could be legit, who knows. I'm not a PR person, but this time around, Yoshi-P took off a jacket and actually was wearing a Scarlet Witch t-shirt. Now, what can we summarize from this? Are we going to be getting a Red Witch, possibly? Sorta. Well, if you think about it, Scarlet Witch is red color. Scarlet is a color of red or certain shade of red. A witch is a type of a mage. If you put these two together, red, mage, we're gonna be getting our red mage fencer. And I'm actually very excited because I've been doing fencing for the longest time, as long as I can remember, to be honest, ever since middle school. And I really like the art of using a thin blade in combat, and applying magic to it would be really awesome, and especially if you can get different types of sabers out there possibly to use within the game. But aside from the Red Mage, there have been many speculations regarding the female character and possibly confirming another job added to Final Fantasy XIV. Now, of course, Yoshi-P is not allowed to say anything yet, but there are some speculations that it could be a dancer. See, there are a couple of problems with it and a couple of arguments that actually could back up that argument at the same time, so there are pros and cons and counters to this particular argument. First of all, if you look at the way these two are fighting, the male and the female, they actually match each other in certain aspects, in their kicks and their punches, and they're able to counter each other almost perfectly, almost as if they know each other's abilities and moves, and are able to use similar abilities and moves to counter one another, showing that possibly they both are monks, because the main character is confirmed to be a monk. His punches and kicks are real powerful, and his combat style does resemble of today's Final Fantasy XIV's monk. Now for the female, the only one thing I can say that is different between them in their combat is that she's a lot more elegant. She does a lot more jumps and a lot more things with legs, a lot more kicks out there, which makes me think that there could be a very slight possibility that she could be a dancer. Dancer and monk are both melee combat jobs from Final Fantasy XI. And as such, I'm thinking maybe they might share similarities within one another regarding combat. As you can see in the video, the male character clearly has a lot more force behind him whenever he does his punches or kicks, while the female character actually counters him with slight elegance to her abilities. So there's more like brawn versus agility kind of combat happening here. I could be overthinking it, but that's kind of what it looks like. Towards the end of the teaser, when the male character, the monk, charges him up with blue energy, it makes me think of Grease Lightning, a stacking buff that you actually have to maintain in combat for the monk character and the monk job. I looked through some of the abilities out there on the monk job, and maybe possibly meditation or forbidden chakra or elixir field or purification could be used as well to create a blue effect. Or maybe it's a whole other ability that's going to be added in Stormblood for the monk that actually empowers them with blue-like energy that enhances their combat abilities. But now on the other hand, the lady, the female, actually uses a red power-up of some sort, which doesn't resemble anything as far as I understand. Maybe it resembles meditation, maybe it resembles forbidden chakra. I'm just reading off some of the abilities that could represent it. Maybe it could be representing of Fist of Fire. She's actually casting Fist of Fire on herself, while the male monk maybe casts Fists of Wind. Fist of Fire and Fist of Wind are monk stances they can take up. Fist of Fire increases physical damage, while Fist of Wind actually increases running speed, but I think maybe it might be repurposed in this game. It could be any possibilities out there, but the way they even cast it, the monk, the male character, he takes up a stance, a very powerful stance before he goes for the punch, while the female actually does like an elegant pirouette and then gets imbued with some sort of ability. My guess is either these are the same jobs, is just maybe differentiates between male and female combat stances or how they're going to be operating, or they are similar but almost polar opposites of one another. While one has more of a brutish force, blunt damage that the monk has, the other one focuses more on agility and precise strikes, possibly of a dancer. Now I have no evidence, no written evidence, no physical evidence regarding this could be an actual thing. I have no experience of playing the game in Final Fantasy XI and never experienced an dancer ever, so I would be the last person to know, but these are my theories for possibility. Now this is clearly all food for thought, this is nothing confirmed out there. The only thing I can really confirm is we're getting Red Mage. That's about it, unless something happens with the PR department in Square Enix and they aren't giving us a Red Mage, who knows. For now though, we don't know what kind of jobs we're getting confirmed, but it's actually very exciting and I'm looking forward to getting more and more information from the Square Enix department and more words from the developers, MrHappy and everybody else. Overall though, I'm really excited. Let me know what y'all think about the jobs, what your thoughts are regarding what we're going to be getting, who the lady is, and thanks so much for watching, hope you enjoyed. My name is Samuel, like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day. See ya!